people, welcome to your series, that is People Series. So today we are going to review Canon M50. Are you ready? Why did I choose Canon M50 instead of a DSLR camera? Because it has a comfortable size to handle and go for vlogging and go for outdoor shoots, which you don't feel heavy weight and you can feel very thin because the DSLR camera width is bigger than mirrorless camera. So you feel like you are handling two phones at a time, which gives you very comfortable feeling while shooting. So I prefer this Canon M50. The other reason why did I choose Canon M50 is because of its tilted screen. Yeah, the screen of the Canon M50 is tiltable. You can see, right? It is not completely tiltable, but still we can take selfie recordings with the display, so that you can see the display and record your videos. So this gives very comfort while shooting, right? So this is the added benefit for Canon M50 to choose. Let's discuss what you get with Canon M50 camera when you purchase it. Yeah, you will be getting kit lens, one 16GB memory card, one battery and one charger. Yes, when you purchase this camera you will be not getting telephoto lens, prime lens and this adapter. You need to purchase these three things separately, which makes your budget somewhat bigger, but it is based on your purpose and need, right? Yeah, it's up to you. And coming to the battery life of this camera, the battery life is too bad because it lasts around 1 hour 15 minutes for a video recording, and for photos it lasts around 3 hours. Yeah, that's it. It is very poor when compared with the battery performance. So let it be aside. So I purchased spare battery from Digitech. You can purchase, and the model of this battery is LPE12. So you should purchase only this model battery as the optional one. There is also a solution for not buying an optional battery for camera. We can use power bank itself to charge using a DC coupler. After closing the lid, you can see a rubber tip which can be opened, and we can place the DC coupler pin into that hole, so that now we can connect Canon M50 battery directly to a power bank to charge. Now coming to the main part, what type of lens you should choose for a Canon M50 mirrorless camera. Before that, you should know what is mount. Mount is a ring. You can see a steel ring, right? This one. Yeah, this is called mount. So for a mirrorless camera, the mount is called EF-M mount. So what it matters is the question. So DSLR cameras have EF mounts, only EF mounts. So those lenses does not suit for EF-M mount, which matters a lot, right? Yes, because you cannot use your friend lens or colleague lens directly to a Canon M50 mirror lens. Okay, you got it, right? Yes, it's a big loss because you need to buy your own lens, right? But there is a solution for it. You can have a adapter. This is called EF adapter, which connects EF-M to EF lenses. Okay, if you make this adapter attached to this, then you can use any DSLR lens directly to your Canon M50. Okay, now you have known about mount and its adapter. Let it be aside. So you can do very comfortably the vlogging videos using this lens, and it has stabilization also. Yeah. So now you are watching the stabilization of kit lens. So let's see the official video of Canon describing the autofocus and its settings.
No matter where you are. To find the perfect focus, your Eos M50 offers 99 focus points. These cover most of the picture area you can see. Want more? It expands to 143 autofocus points for even better coverage with certain Canon EF-M lenses. The Eos M50 has options to control which autofocus points are active to match your shooting style. This is called AF method, and it's particularly important when shooting portraits or precisely focusing on one element in a scene. Want to keep the people in your shot in focus? Try the Face Detect Plus tracking option, available in the full auto mode. With this setting, your camera detects and focuses on human faces. Tap where you want to focus. When your subject moves, the camera follows it, tracking the face to keep your subject in focus. Want even sharper focus for human faces? Use the new Eye Detection Autofocus option. This locks precise focus on a human eye rather than just a face. For more autofocus options, just switch over to the Special Scene and Creative Zone shooting modes. Try out the AF methods, which are designed to control how your camera focuses. Zone AF uses a smaller cluster of points inside a white outline. Just tap the screen to move it around the picture area. The EOS M50 will set focus on the closest subject in the active zone. If you want the most precise control over focus, turn on one-point AF. This uses a single point that you move around manually within the 99 autofocus points. You can now choose exactly where focus is set. To move any of your focus areas, tap or touch and drag on the screen. Need to be ready to pick the camera up and shoot quickly? Turn on Continuous AF to keep autofocus active whenever it's awake, even if you're not actively pressing a button. The other primary focus setting is AF Operation. To lock focus on a stationary subject, use One-Shot AF. Just half press the shutter button to set focus, and then fully to take a picture. Keep the button half pressed to hold the current focus. When taking pictures of a moving subject, let Servo AF help you keep them in focus. AF points appear blue when the focus is being continuously adjusted. When the action is happening fast, you don't want to miss a shot. Set the camera's drive to continuous high to capture more than 7 frames per second. If your focus is locked on a stationary subject in One-Shot AF, you can capture up to 10 frames per second with the drive on continuous high.
Now, to make Canon M50 the best camera, what lenses you will be needed? You will need first of all telephoto lens. You can think why it is better than kit lens. I will tell you. This is not EF-M lens. This is EF lens which we use for DSLR cameras. Okay. So what I have done, I am using this telephoto lens with this EF-M adapter and joining both for my Canon M50 camera. This is how I use telephoto lens of EF to mirrorless camera. Then it made me perfect. Now the other lens which makes the camera more powerful is prime lens. So the 50mm prime lens is very useful for cinematic experience while shooting. Yeah, so when you shoot using prime lens, which is a 50mm lens, it gives perfect blur. Like you can see a cinematic blur when you put a perfect lighting and the cameraman is perfect, then this lens makes the perfect video. Yes, so this 50mm lens is also a EF lens, so I need this EF-M adapter. So now these both combine to make my camera the best camera. Now you understood why did I purchase EF-M adapter, EF adapter, right? Yes, so I need the adapter for these two lenses, which are the main lenses for a camera, telephoto and 50mm prime lens. That's why I purchased adapter. Now combining all these lenses, these 3 lenses, my camera is going to be a beast while shooting. Yes, so when you purchase a Canon M50 mirrorless camera, definitely you will be needing a kit lens, telephoto lens, prime lens if you are a videographer, photographer. Okay, you got it. For outdoor photo shoots, do you need 50 mm lens is the question, right? Yeah. So for outdoor photo shoots, you need not need a 50 mm prime lens, because the blur can be given by this telephoto lens when the focal length is reduced. Okay, when you zoom completely also the blur can be increased for a telephoto lens. So the telephoto lens is fine for outdoor shoots, and for portrait like stills you say, right? Yeah. So for stills you need a 50 mm prime lens. This makes the camera the beast. So coming to the overall review of this Canon M50 mirrorless camera, you need to purchase these two lenses and this adapter to use your camera the best. So this will make your budget somewhat bigger, but still you can use it the best based on your purpose. But this is a drawback, right? Because you get only kit lens. And the other drawback is the battery life of this camera is poor. So you need an optional battery which adds some more amount to your budget, which is a drawback. So these are the drawbacks that I have observed in Canon M50 mirrorless camera. So if you want photo settings or video settings, and if you are confused in choosing the camera or mobile phone with a good camera, I will guide you. So please comment. The more the comments, I will try to make a video. If you like my review, please subscribe. Thank you.